As trade tensions between the US and China show no signs of cooling, Beijing is taking some quiet but significant steps. Instead of openly retaliating against the US, China is making adjustments to its global strategy in an effort to minimize the impact of America's protectionist policies. It's a subtle shift that could have major implications for the future of global trade. So let's get started. We at Visual Capitalists love to explore the intricate workings of our global economy. Our mission is to make the complex world of global economics easy to understand. We do this through an engaging animated videos that bring you the latest in economic news and current events. If you enjoy what you see, consider subscribing. A new world order. In the not-so-distant past, the world was largely united. Global trade flourished, economies intertwined, and nations collaborated. But recently, this unity has been challenged by rising tensions, particularly between the United States and China. You might think of it as a pendulum swinging back towards a more isolationist approach. Yet even in the face of these challenges, China remains committed to its goal of international cooperation. They're shifting their focus away from the US to build stronger relationships with other parts of the globe. This move is driven by a desire to stabilize their position in the global economy and ensure continued growth. Trade flows. The latest example of this realignment can be seen in China's recent moves with Latin America. In August, China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology unveiled plans to boost collaborations with Latin American and Caribbean countries. This initiative includes several key areas such as digital transformation, green development, and technological innovation. For China, this is more than just an economic partnership. It's a strategic move to find common ground and foster mutual benefits with these nations. By deepening ties with Latin America, China aims to increase its presence in key sectors like energy, infrastructure, and manufacturing. This could potentially lead to significant investments in these regions, helping to diversify China's global reach. BRI. One of the most visible manifestations of China's global strategy is the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. Often referred to as China's version of the Silk Road, the BRI is actually a massive network of investments spanning across more than 150 countries. These investments range from physical infrastructure like roads and railways to digital infrastructure like communication networks and data centers. The goal is to connect markets, lower trade barriers, and promote cultural exchanges worldwide. This initiative is a cornerstone of China's commitment to global cooperation and serves as a platform for sharing development opportunities with other nations. It's a testament to China's ambition to play a central role in shaping the future of global trade. Domestic focus. Now let's turn our attention to China's domestic policies and how they contribute to this evolving trade landscape. China's focus on self-reliance and innovation is evident in its domestic policies aimed at driving technological advancements and fostering a culture of entrepreneurship. By nurturing a robust domestic economy, China is reducing its dependence on any single country for trade and ensuring its long-term economic resilience. This focus on self-development is crucial in the face of global uncertainties and helps China maintain its position as a global economic powerhouse. Supply chain review. In contrast to China's proactive approach, the United States has been focused primarily on reviewing and restructuring its own global supply chains. Policies like the Inflation Reduction Act, for example, are designed to incentivize the reshoring of manufacturing and the use of American-made components. These measures are a direct response to the complexities and risks introduced by the global pandemic. However, while these policies aim to strengthen America's domestic industries, they also highlight the need for the US to collaborate with other nations. By diversifying its supply chains, the US can mitigate risks and ensure the smooth flow of essential goods and services. The rise of local alternatives. China's commitment to self-reliance is leading major Chinese companies to invest heavily in local alternatives and cutting-edge technologies. Take BYD, for instance, a company aiming to become the world's top seller of new energy vehicles. BYD has been rapidly expanding its production capacity. In May, they announced plans to invest $15 billion over 3 years in a new production base in Qinghai. This move will diversify their manufacturing footprint within China and help meet the growing demand for electric vehicles. Another example is China's leading chip manufacturer, SEMIC. Despite facing numerous sanctions, SEMIC continues to invest in advanced technologies and expand its production capabilities. In April, the company announced plans to invest $2.5 billion to build a new 4-nanometer chip plant in Shenzhen. This investment underscores China's determination to reduce its reliance on foreign technology and build a robust domestic semiconductor industry. Scene 7. Reshaping global trade. These changes in focus represent a significant shift in China's approach to global trade. It's a transition from a more open and collaborative strategy to one that emphasizes self-reliance and diversified partnerships. This evolution is not a retreat from globalization, but rather an adaptation to the changing global dynamics. As China navigates these shifts, it is simultaneously reshaping its domestic economy, fostering innovation, and reducing its dependence on any single country for trade. A new reality. Both the U.S. and China are now adjusting to this new economic reality. The U.S. with its focus on reshoring industries and strengthening alliances, and China with its emphasis on self-reliance, innovation, and diversified partnerships. It's not about who will win this economic chess game, but how both nations will navigate the evolving global dynamics. The future of global trade will depend on how these two economic giants adapt, innovate, and collaborate. Remember, in the complex world of global economics, few moves are truly final, and every decision comes with its own set of challenges and opportunities. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Economic Insights. If you want more insights on global economics, subscribe for more updates. And if you want to dive deeper into the world of global economics, we highly recommend checking out our podcast where our expert hosts discuss the most important issues affecting the global economy today. You can listen to our podcast on various platforms. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.